else? What else? Well, hope you guys are doing alright. I hope you are not running out of masks. And that the masks in your possession are not shit. Like the batch I bought last time around, where half of the straps would just tear off when I put them on. And that's great when you're out in public. Shit, I don't have a spare. Yeah, I gotta put my hand on the mask. Alright, here we go. First map. D99's pick. I mean, drunk train drivers. Alright. NA gets the first squad. And they should be able... Oh, nice. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Good dodging from Serpy. I don't know where he headed and try to do this. Eventually he's gonna take out Kleiss, who is glad he picked up that red armor. Well, that is a good start for the North American representatives. Kleiss again getting a red, but this time it doesn't help him long. Even though he was able to get the shaft. You know, the worst thing is when you spawn here, you make your way to the shaft, you think you're gonna get it, and be able to defend yourself because you have the fucking red and you should be able to survive. But, no, you can't because the guy pushes you away from the weapon. And you're there with your boomstick. And it's kind of like two kids fighting, not touching. Like, yes, this is hammer time. Or rather, time to hammer. Or should I say, since you're watching this, it's time to hammer. Great puns. 2 quads in a row for the US. Very, very good start. Yeah, Ferb has the red. Nice. Flurry of jabs. Love it. Now, Soap is down there. He needs to move his way up quickly if they want to make sure they get the next red, because it's always good having more. And yes, Ferb is the dedicated red armor pick-upper guy in that team. I see the scores real quick. Well, it's been Sup. Sup has been Miltoning the other guys. And that will most definitely put them in the right mood to start this series. Aha! Ogre gets the first D99 quad. And how do I show this? Again, it's nice. 30 frag deficit, just 2 frags for D99 and some balls. So very strong start from the USA reps. And that's the best respawn you could have had. This time it's really the best, because the armor is here and his teammate is guarding the area. What more could you want? Spawning on a shaft bag? Kleiss did manage to steal that, so yeah, but he's not going to survive much longer. That is time for quad. Kleiss able to... Nah, looked like he was going to get it. Okay, time to watch some Okoini sneezing at people with a weapon. Providential health back. Should have been a greater. Ah, Soap was saved by the stair and the non-wrapping splash damage. Actually, I remember that Too Good said in a dev stream for Diabolical that they implemented splash damage wrapping around edges. And that's super cool. But if you have played this game, you will probably realize it is very needed, considering the splash damage does fuck all in that game, so you need as much as you can. Let's not waste any of it. And that's a good compromise for shitty splash damage. It may be better than it was in the weekend stress test that we had a few weekends ago, where it felt worse than Quake Live, if that's possible. But I haven't bothered trying again, to be completely honest. And the goos are doing really sterling work here. Oh, Kleiss with the red and the rocket. Is he going to be able to secure this? Well, you're going to have to move out to refill on rockets at some point. So, nice. Does not get telefragged by a stray respawn. That could always happen. Okay, Oko was waiting for the yellow. Got it. We do have some frags for D99. Still a huge deficit. 30 frags halfway through. It is comebackable. Nice, and that's the end of it. So that start was a bit of a, I guess, a slap on the butt for D99. When I say slap on the butt, why do I say this and not slap on the face or something? It's a slap in the butt to a newborn baby. You want to really make sure, okay, this is a shitty world, get ready. That kind of sets the tone for the next 50 minutes of Quake. We may have a significant ping advantage, but we are here. We are here, partner. Oh yeah. I don't know if they have that kind of accent, but here we are. That's done. The gap is closing slightly, and Kleiss needs to survive for longer when he picks up the quad, if he can pick it up again, if they want to make that up. Interestingly, the American side has many more frags, but they have less armor. They've picked up less armor, they've picked up more megas. Just 7, 7, 7 to 11, 11, 11. That's interesting. They're getting better mileage out of their stack, which means, yeah, that's the spawn rate they managed to perform at the beginning. As we all know, spawn fragging is the epitome of skill in QuakeWorld. And so we're able to get a really good head start with this. But if you, I mean, considering the D99s are still getting more armors, you'd think they'd be able to survive the fights that they can get into and hopefully get more frags and close the gap. I'm not seeing that. It is happening, I'm just not seeing it as a decent enough pace for them to actually win this map. Turn it around properly with 2 minutes and a half to go, 22 frags. It was a 30-something frag gap, it's just 20-something frag gap. It's an improvement, but it's not enough of an improvement. Okay, lock down that red. Get it, get it, get it. Don't... Yeah, that's the opposite of getting it. There would have been some poetic justice if Kleiss had respawned on Ferb as he went to pick up that red. That would have been nice. And this is a good question. This was picked by D99, who won the random draw. $25, short-lived quad, red armor, and that's it for the goos, great old ones. Nice. Facial, shower of chips. It wasn't a particularly impressive, technically speaking, frag, but it looked cool. This is why I keep the original blood trails in QuakeWorld, because it's like streaks of droplets of blood. It's not puffy blood particles we've had since Quake 3 that look like shit, more or less. It's more like it. Oh, everything is spawning at the same time. Yellow and red, yellow and mega, sorry. Maybe something to go for. And Ferb goes Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust on them. We got to see a bit of shaky Oko cam. The way it's meant to be played. 5 centimeters per 360. For you non-metric folk, that's 2 inches. Right, so as you can tell, D19 was not able to come back. So that is a win. This map was picked by D99, but won by the enemy. Now to see what they will be picking. While we wait. Okay, so Serp, yeah, Serp MVP. That's the way it looked 3 minutes in, when Serp had 20 frags. And Ferb had 3 frags, and Kleiss had 1. And that was it for D99. 4,000 more damage. 26 rocket kills, 27 rocket kills. And then Ferb and Serp, wow, yeah, quite a few more rocket launches killed. You have to remember to vote Team Overlay off, because it's not on. I mean, it's not off by default. Nobody wants to play it with it in EU, but you have to turn it off. Oh well. Let's not get into that debate. Also, thank you. Alrighty then, let's see who gets the short straw on this map. And oh, I forgot to do any countdowns. 3, 2, 1, fight. Yeah, I can't count on time. Who gets to quad first? D99. Just get away from me. So suppressing fire with quad, it works, but then you don't prevent any backstabbing from happening, which is just what we saw here. And tweak that chair to lean back and not wreck my... Is it my hip flexors? I'm not sure. So D99 had the first quad, and yet they are not leading. But that is to be expected, considering what happened with the quad. I mean, Oko spawned here in that room and did what was best, which is make sure the enemy does not get quad. Problem is, quad super nail gun, it's kind of okay, but probably somebody spawned behind you, below you at shaft. So, we can spook them. BPS. Some good intel from Viag, who plays with NA players, because he is in Canada, in Quebec, more precisely. So he says they play Aerowalk and ZTN a lot in the US. So this spells doom for D99, at least for the first couple of maps. Interestingly, we have a slightly better armor control for D99 right off the bat, as we saw on 2 minutes in on Aerowalk, despite the huge frag difference. This is closer. They've actually landed some frags. Have they bored at all? Yes. Is this what you do? And interestingly enough, it isn't Kleiss with, it isn't Oko with the infamous shaky sneeze and somebody dies aim style, who bored its splice. And I will bet that it's either because of A, his weird aspect ratio, or B, his reverse timer. I know these things have nothing to do with your propension to kill yourself with your own rockets, but I like to give him a bit of shit for both of these things every now and then, so might as well do it now. And D99 is ahead. That's the first in the series. But how long will it last? Quad, 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 quad. Yes. Well placed shot from Thub. So that's a cancelled quad. Teams are tied. I forgot about that bit. Sorry. That was close. That was so close. Ferb doing well with the rockets at that range and that ping. The old ones have reclaimed. Yeah, okay, I'm just not going to be calling this for a while until this settles properly, because now it's lead goes one way then the other and rinse and repeat. They just can't decide who gets to do what. Two frags up. Biggest lead we've seen, maybe. How is Team NL Wim? Are you asking Wim how he likes it in the Dutch team? Or are you speaking like Yoda saying, why is he in the Netherlands team? I'm not sure. And again, short-lived quad. I'm guessing we won't be seeing much of the much quad time overall in the end for this map. It continues like this. So I'm not aware of there being a Dutch team for Get Quad Nations. Probably not enough players. Not enough active players for that. Again, nice. Team Telefrag. Goo in the lead. Who got that Meg? Okay, so Goo got Mega. They have both plastic armors. And I still can't figure out which accent I want to do. Even halfway through a sentence, I just switch. So, sorry, still haven't fixed that. It's not gonna happen. Looks like Serp is doing the work here, and we're not seeing his plays. I'm letting Auto Track work here. Okay, so that's an easy quad. Well defended. And it's a tie. Come on, come on. Oh, dude. No need to have a quad. No need for a quad to get some spawn kills if you have the gear, which he did with those rockets. Come on. Nice, that's a yellow for Fub. He gets all fixed up and ready to go again, so that's a refurb. Still Euros in the lead. But for how long? 5 frags. Shit. Looks like it's going to stick. Alrighty then. Fub Quad Boy Show us what you got. Okay, so that was a 5 frag lead for D99 just a minute ago, and it's going the other way around again. So we have a proper game on our hands here on the Canyon 3. So I guess the luck hammer is striking everywhere indiscriminately on this occasion. And then last, okay, 2 quads to go. Having said that, I probably jinxed the pseudo-random number generator in the Quake server, and it's going to give whoever gets the squad like 10 spawn kills at mid or something. Just watch. Oh? Nope, they're doing the smart thing, not showing up. Let the quad die out. Where are they? Okay, around grenade, telly up. Grenade, telly up. They're just staying up there, and Price is scrambling to get a kill. So he did get something out of the quad run. Actually, he got maybe a bit more than immediately noticeable with, oh yeah, he got 1 kill. Yeah, he got 1 kill, but he also got them to regroup out of position when big item control is concerned, I think. Like they were hanging around. Grenade and green. Yay! That's... We all know you win games by relying on grenade and green. D9 with the final quad, 30 seconds and 4 frags. So you can be pretty sure, Goo with the quad, you can be pretty sure doing a D99 will not be showing up. And they managed to increase the lead. Well done, well done. So they take the other team's map. It's 1-all. Well done, well done. Whoopsie! A little space here. Like that. Just like that. Alrighty then, we go to Bravado. So that was, I think we can all agree this was a very even game. Now, watch out for the lockdowns on this map. And I don't mean Quake guys running around with masks and socially distancing, which you probably should due to the splash damage. And I'm hearing neighbors bitching in the courtyard. I don't know what about. So, team overlay goes off. I'm not even sure if the rules say you can keep it on if both teams agree. I don't remember. Alright, so Kleiss did the MVP. Here we go. Third map of the series. D99's map pick. Second map pick, even. Bravado by Fugs. Who gets the best spawn? I guess Goo. Not that it mattered. They did not get the quad. Okay, so watch out for the next red. That's nice. 4 quad. Wrecked. Fighting. Nice rocket boar. Nice boar. Just a boar. That's what boars. Hey, Turbs. Denied. Shaft back right on the red, so pick up the red, get some ammunition. All good. Crowd control yellow side. Red armor switched to D19. It switched to them. They maintained it. Oh, that jump was borderline failed. Come on. Don't you like it when projectiles fight the full quad turn quadded as you pick up the item? Pushing for red. 8 seconds early. That's enough time to clean up and make sure they don't respawn. And indeed, they don't respawn. It would be nice to see a forced team kill. You know the other guy is going to the rocket launcher behind. There's one right in front of you. Just hug the first teammate and hopefully the other guy with the rocket launcher will kill you both. Or, well, him and then hopefully not you. So this is more to the Euros liking apparently. I'm not surprised, we play this a lot. We play this, so it sounds like I'm speaking for the whole of EU. I mean, the EU team here is enjoying this so far. And when we do play 2-on-2 with Kleiss, we tend to go over that one and everything else and have some fun on it. Seems to work kind of well here. For those who are okay with playing it. Ahem. Okay, cleaning up. 20 frags. Where's the, Aw, did not get the air rocket, not even a wall rocket with the quad. That's too bad, but it's a nice save. And it's time for the Oko quad run. Enjoy. Gotcha! Ferb goes kamikaze on the quad, it works. But the red still goes to D99. 2 for 1. Yeah, things are really not going well for the great old ancients. Well, it's close. In map numbers, it's close. This is more like Aerowalk, but the other way around. In terms of how close it is in score terms, like frag count terms. The hot path? ZTM DM3 was very close all the way though. Like it was a 7 frag win for D99 and it was decided in the final minute and a half, but the biggest frag lead was 5. It wasn't very long. Anti-lag is with you. Nice, cleans up. Kleist gets it twice in a row, almost thrice. Yep, he got fragged. He got fragged twice. Fragged once, he got fragged twice. It's gonna be a better way to use that joke. Great old ones are actually coming back slightly. It was above 20, it's under 20 now. They're trying, but that quad was short-lived. Can they get the next wave? They're everywhere. Quad low, red telly. One is gonna try. I have problems. Oh, nice! Oko stealing the red. And being extremely aggressive and dying right after. But I guess the Goose didn't get it. And they maintain it. That's 2 reds in a row for D99 death. Frag lead is increasing again. So many rockets for Kleist. You can spam all of the angles waiting for quad to, and then surprise grenade attack. Good question from Turbo. Who is teaming up with Vrit? And I'm not sure. I know he's in there. I think he is in there. But I don't remember with whom. There we go. That's how you land it this time around. Oko got a bit of practice on a variant of that shot in that room earlier. Could not land it even with quad. That worked much better this time around. Under 2 minutes to go. And it really looks like they can hang on to that lead. Ah yes, Battlemat and Memorex. Denied. Kind of. Excellent. 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 That's a few excellents in a row. I want to upgrade to Quake Live level of Voiceovers. Ah, Be Cool is Balomat under Alias. I should have known this. Yeah, and it's gotten even worse, if that was possible. Frag lead has been around 25, it's now 40. Come on. Okay, maybe not, not like that. But that is a win for the 99s. You get their own map in this. Nice one. Whoops. Okay then. What will the fourth map be? What now? Ah. Here comes the point where you realize who hasn't read the rules as thoroughly as they should have. It's not best of 3. You play 6 maps. And there's no bans, it's just picks. So, like, I think it was Raket put it. You get to play, everybody gets to play what they want. Hey. DM6. Also known as DM6. Remember to turn on the ring. If you like it, you should put a ring on it. Will they remember? Fake Swede. I hope you've studied The Muppet Show. Swedish Chef, I think it is. Yeah, like Vritten, I'm now curious, and I'm looking forward to hearing Turbo speaking broken Swedish. Yeah, and Luke and Zombie, you have to remember that Zombie has now finally gotten into the 21st century and has proper internet. He doesn't have ping problems anymore. If I remember correctly. He used to have mediocre ping, especially for a Swede. And now it's all good again. But maybe there is something to balance it out. I expect being a grown man with family and responsibilities, he's got great internet, but he can only play on a laptop, on a folding table, in the corridor every 2 weeks, something like that. I expect this is how he gets to play. Yes, I have fucking fiber, gigabit fiber at home with 2 ping to the neighboring country, but I only get to use it through Wi-Fi because I can't run any wires in my home. Team overlay off. Haha. Well, I expect the great old ones to pick more DMs to finish this off. They have... Shit! My notepad! They have one more pick, so we should probably go for DM4. And also hurry up. Because it may be time to hammer for you, but this was scheduled when, for me, it is time to pizza. So I'd rather have my pizza right now, please. I'm hungry. Well, we're waiting. So I guess it's Ferguson. Who's here? It's not what I want. That's not what I was looking for. And this is falling away from me. No, this is not a Korn song. And I can't do the singer's voice anyway. But I remember that song was great to play along on the drums. Just bash, 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 bash. Fritten is on stream. Et oui, alors fini, on prend la tête du peloton. Ah, here we go. Here we don't. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This might not last. 3, 2, 1. Looks like. Yeah, yep, we're in. Yay. Okay, here we go. Did they remember to turn on the thing? They did not. Okay, great old ones have the red. Can they lock it down? Great spawns. Thank you, Quake. Very kind of you. Enabling me to compete with a fully stacked player. Very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. Looks like this is what's on the menu. And I wouldn't be surprised with all of the bunny hopping and whatnot. So, hanging on to that small lead. Where are the other guys? Red behind. Oh, Kleiss was sneaky. Sneaky peeky, lemon squeezy, is that what it was in CS? Or it is in CSGO. cleaning up red too. So, and that's D99 back to 0 frags. So I think we can agree that this is a good start for the great old ones. D99 has not touched 1 red armor 2 minutes in. They might. Eventually somebody's going to respawn here when the red is around and ready to be picked up. How did it happen? I was thinking, yeah, maybe Kleiss was going to be sent flying into that rocket, that red armor somehow, and then I lost track of where he was and thought, yeah, maybe not this time. And yes, this time it happened. The 1 red that they got was by accident. Not great for broken fences. That's a shot at red for... And Oko is so excited to have a shot at taking up the red that this happens. So there's going to be 2 reds, 1 each, and nothing for the Euros on the other side. Let's switch to them. See how they're doing. Surprise butt sex. Good survival skills. They sold. Okay, nice. Kleiss avenges the other guy. Yeah, well done. So respawns on the red. Well done. So that was 1 for nothing, and that's D99 back on the scoreboard with 1 frag. A lot of boars. Oko with -3. Ouchie. Ça lui fait la bite, absolument. So you could resume the pace on this map allows us to resume the language lessons. So, today on Quake in French, DM6 est une map de merde. Yeah, but then I have to argue why it's shit. But to be honest, when you do get to play it over and over, you do realize that it's not as bad as DM2. Or maybe 4. I forgot the reasons, but I remember reading something like that once, and I thought it made some sense. But it would work better if there was maybe 1 more box of rockets on the other side. Just 1 more. Ooh, nice. Spam across the map. And that's red armors actually intended, expected red armors for D99. Still 30 frags behind, so we're gonna need more than just controlling red. Because, let's be honest, we are 4 minutes to go. Goo have a 30 frag lead. They don't really have to push for red anymore. Could try and wait here. And then it would take the team in control a little extra will to dominate, to overextend and to picking up the mega as well. And right now nobody has anything, so let's just wait, see how that evens out. There's no range. What are you doing here? Well, you want to get a shaft. Place has way too many rockets on the map where there's a box of 5 and that's it. That is way too many. It's probably way too many on any map. Essentially, you will never make use of all of these rockets yourself, so when you do eventually get killed, you enable somebody else to shoot however many rockets they want. And maybe that's not desirable, considering how nasty the rockets are, and it depends on the map. In some maps it's worse than others. But, okay, we have synchronized retake of the red. Alright, it's the TM6 effect. And that didn't work, because Ferb went back to mid and Kleiss just used that to go in and sneak the red. Well done. Red and Mega at the same time, they can't pick up both. We'll have Mega going to Great Old Ones. Somebody respawns on the other side. Yeah, okay. So Mega just went to Great Old Ones. That 15 reds going to Great Old Ones. And they, okay. So like I was saying, a minute and a half ago. With 4 minutes to go, Great Old Ones don't really have to push for red armor. They can just stay here and wait it out. That's what they're doing now. It looks like that's what they're doing. I don't know. They still have 25 frags. And it's almost just 1 minute to go now. So this is most likely over. Either way, this was the map pick. It goes in that color. Crimson red. Looks to me like the second map going to goo. But nah, they ain't gonna prove me wrong this map. Not this time. No red armor retake for Goo, and to be honest, I don't think they really care at this point. It's pretty much garbage time right now. Why do I have to twist like that? Ugh. Ooh, I'm hungry. Tonight at 10. Pizza. So Sir being the MVP again for his team, as he has been on ZTN, on Airwalk. Here we go. And we go for Shifter. Yeah. Hopefully this encodes well. Oh, look at the fancy textures from Viag! Wow! And they should encode well enough to not be super shitty blocky. It's not great. I'm checking this on the preview laptop and it's not great. But it's not as bad as stock textures, who encode really poorly. We'll see what that looks like in motion. Somebody jumping around. Let's see what we have. It's kind of blocky. But we have seen much worse on Twitch. And I bet that monitor has gone down to 50 Hz again, because that's what Because that's what this does for no reason. Display 50. Why do you do that? Intel HD graphics. Why do you do that to me? Yes. Keep the settings, you twat. That's nicer. 60 FPS at 60 FPS. That looks a bit better, yeah. It's a bit jumpy, but that's because it's an old laptop, which cannot really decode H.264 video. Extremely quickly without dropping frames. I mean, it could if it wasn't running an OS in the background. It could. Surprise updates when shutting off. I had this on one of these two computers, I forgot which. Well, on that laptop, the preview laptop, it said, hey, by the way, you can update and shut down, update and restart. It's nice enough to tell you, also you can just shut down now, but there was a thing in Win 10, I think not too long ago in Windows 10, when you had updates ready to install and you went for a shutdown, it was, okay, I'm gonna update and shut down. No, I just want to shut down. Don't patch, just shut down. Here you get the option. And on desktop that I'm streaming from, it just said, yeah, shut down. No problems, nothing. And then when I went for a shutdown, preparing for updates, I was, what? No, no. And I was thought instantly, why did I do that before going to bed at 1 a.m.? Okay, let's see how that goes. D99 first quad. Going to D99. Alright, let's see if you get this right. Good start for them so far. And Serp gets the red during the fight. That was providential. First red, first everything for Great Old Ones. Let's see them keep this up. Dirt. Go away. Yeah, go more like go away quad. Oh, how nice. He respawns right there in the corner. Still dies. And still does not prevent Goo from getting the red. All in vain. Okay, this is close so far. I have nothing to base my feeling upon, like no tangible facts. But somehow I have a feeling like Turbo could be right for this. The thing is, when will go proper right for them? So far a bit better. It was just like 8 frags in 30 seconds. The time it took me to wonder when they would get started, they get started. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. Bub's gonna get that red. Unless Oko takes him out. Yeah, okay, so that's one more big armor going to D99. 10 frags. That was not a denied yellow. Team kill. Yeah. Not great, but he can make sure Oko gets the red. And that doesn't work. betrayed by his friend. His friend. What up? Who's gonna get it? It was the answer that was almost nobody gets it. So an anti. Very much a not Oprah moment. Nobody gets the quad. Still 8 frags. So I guess the great old ones are putting in the work to stay in this. Near telefrag, that happened to me the other day. I think I had quad. Needless to say, I was not very pleased with my decision making and choices on that. Even though, well, I could have stood away from the spawn point. Is what I'm getting at. But I can't control that the guy victims respawn where they do. I can make sure I don't stand on their own spots. Alrighty then, come on, close that gap, 10 frags. And Oko is going to be focused. Yeah, 3 frags, nice carpet bombing. I mean, it looked nice, it was useless. Did not phase the quad guy one bit. So I guess, since we haven't had much of it in this series so far, and this is putting the great old ones within reach, I'm just gonna give them credit for the quad. Watch out for Kleiss's retort. No! It's dead frags! Ah, but I get the kill! Oko with no locks. Oh, well observed. Yep, yeah, indeed. Someplace. Kleiss is angry. And unfortunately for the great old ones, Kleiss, the angry Kleiss, does not do what an angry Frenchman does and go on strike. He stays in and plays, which is not to their advantage, really. Nice, team play, make sure your friend gets the yellow. Loop around, kill the other guys. Nice. And that was a mega health deny for Fub, I think. It was Fub? I'm not even sure it's going by so fast, but one of the great old ones knew the mega health was going to come up. Don't get it. Kleiss will know when it is now, because he got it. And timer has been reset. It's up in like 20 seconds, less than that. Yep. Yeah, much less than that, because great old ones just picked it up. So this tells me that my sentences are much more long-winded than I thought they could be. So it's a nice back and forth we are seeing here. You may have noticed the D99 managed to get some win in their sails, increase their lead, and then Goo is going to put the lid back on. Yeah, GG Kleiss, let's see how he's doing. Yeah, okay, he's doing the carrying, not dying very much at all. And he is also showing Kleiss he disapproves of the not being supported more by doing some team kills. I'm not sure it works. Okay. 7 frags to go. 2 minutes to go. Great Old Ones can do this. And essentially they can take Turbo's money. And the item count, if I hadn't looked at it until now, but it is extremely close. Five frags. Denied. Kind of denied. I mean, he was gonna go for this one and then Oko wasn't there. Just 1 second earlier. Aww. Don't worry. You'll get one more hit armor. Right on time for quad. Come on, Kleiss. Ooh, that was a great shot from Ferb. And Oko got it, and Ferb again, denying Okoini a shot at a proper run. Very well done. Clutch play. It's not enough for them to retake control and of anything and claim the lead, but good fighting. So Turbo is cheering because he has won the bet that he made with himself that D99 would win this one. And they have, but they've had to work for it. Well done. Nice. So that's 3-2 with a D99 map pick and map win. So whatever they go next. I don't want to stick with the high-res, well, let's say base MIP level. Oh wow, the M2. I already had a headache. Thank you. Final map of the series, and then I can go put that pizza in the oven. And I don't care that Milton is playing 1 versus 8 and winning on another server. I will go and eat. No, 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 it's not over. It's 6 maps. There's plenty of people playing some practice games. Crazy Nidvar as D99 Pulsar, Wim and Spliff. They're not in this, but they're good sparring partners. OK98 in Splash practicing as well. Boom, boom, boom. And here we go, final map. Home of the hardest trick jump in Quake. Jumping across here. And not falling in the ladder like a noob. Blah, blah, blah. That sounded a bit like one of the it's not really an enemy. One of the like the living blocks in the Celeste platformer game. Big square blocks with a face and a frown on them, and when you, well, not a frown, but they just have this idle tongue out silly face, and then when you step on them they go, wah, 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 and they explode or something. forgot his HT. Yeah, we might have to... we may be running out of different ways to spin the Hammer Time name for different competitive formats. So eventually it's going to be, I can't believe it's already Hammer Time, but that doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Alrighty then, so that's North American map pick. And as expected, they should do well on this. They probably should have picked DM4. They should have picked DM4 according to the chat. Because this is Kleiss's worst map. Well, the one that he likes the least. Or should I say dislikes the most. But I'm sure DM2 comes pretty close. Even though he does play this in 4-on-4. So he at least has learned to tolerate. Nice, nice, and they both died. So it's a trade, but it was a nice rocket, mutual rocket juggle, especially considering Fub has quite a few more milliseconds delay on his rockets, and his rockets look to be on as much as on point as much as Kleiss's. So gotta applaud this. Oh, a follower, thank you. I haven't had new ones in a while because everybody in QuakeWorld already follows. That's 10 people. Okay, one more quad. They've had all of them so far. Good going. And I have to commend D99 for surviving that well. Okay, Turbo will be a stand-in as acting as DM2 specialist. Not even DM4. Does DM2? Not DM4? Sure about that? Okay, Oko harassing poor Sep with red and Mega and rockets to the face. And well played. So Serp was trapped in that box with a lower stack and managed to get out and take out his captor. Well done. I mean, that guy didn't get MVP on a couple of the maps here for nothing. Light's running out of armor. So which Mega did he pick up? Only 3 frags. Not bad. How are the scores? Quite a few deaths from Kleiss. Yeah, okay, it's a nice even game of DM2. $14 reds. 4 frags down. I have a headache. Yeah, that was gonna happen. We could all see it coming. That was definitely gonna happen. 2 frags. Come on. What in 10? Come on, gear up. Nice. Here's the jump. Seemingly easily. Nice defense. He deserves this, he's defended it well. The problem is, he's alone, and eventually he's gonna run out of... Oh, well, he's not run out of luck, that's for sure. Respawns on Clay, still frags him. Yeah, so he was gonna run out of resources to defend this on his own. Which means Coco and the D99s get quad. That was almost there. And it's still a 2-frag game. Ooh, this is close. This is close for sure. I don't know what accent that is. You tell me. Two reds. Aha, nice. Coco ambush gets it. Still 2 frags. Next squad is critical. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing for a few months. Of 2 and 2 with quads. Four frags now. 5 frags. Ooh. Nice rocketing from Sup. I have to emphasize the ping difference in precision of these rockets. Nice ambush but failed, so the setup was good. The execution did not yield the expected results. Ping diff again is not great for NA. And Kleiss has had to ping up a bit. So Viag, who plays in NA, was saying earlier, well, Ferb, I think it was about Ferb, right? Ferb beats him handily in duel, but he has no idea how he performs in team play. Well, that shows that he does well. And yet Serp seems to be the MVP for them, at least tonight. He has been most of the time. $14 frags. It's not getting better, and it's over. Run out of quad, and we're running out of time. 12 frags, 11 frags, 12 frags, and they can just slow spawn now, so don't sweat it. Can't take this. You can try. That is the hallmark of a good competitor, it's trying relentlessly. And here we go. So that was 3. Well, we have a tie. Hey, look at that. Look at that. The M2 going to Great Old Ones. This is where we stand without the fumbled type. Is that it? Yes, that is it. You have played the 6 maps. It's been an hour. Must be all dried out. No DM4. No, these fellows have a semblance of taste. Not that they have much choice considering the map pool, but you can. I have to remind you that you can vote on something that's out of the map pool. If everybody agrees to play on Catalyst, you can. So be my guest and do it. So that's it for tonight. There was another game earlier before I started this one, but obviously I can't rewind time. I could get the MVDs, but I want to eat my pizza now.